Well, let me just ask it straight. Why isn't this taught in schools? Because surely people should know this stuff.
Because school teachers are Marxist. My poor dad, rich dad, poor dad, it's a story of a Marxist versus a capitalist. You know, my poor dad was an academic type. He was a PhD, which stands for poor, helpless, and desperate. You know, he's a smart guy. He was in school all the time. He knew all the answers to everything. But he didn't know anything about this here. And my rich dad was a man who had no school, and he ran the family store. So as a boy of 13, he began learning about money. And he started saying, he says, the mistake is our schools teach us to work for this, not this.
Why does Dave Ramsey say all debt is dumb?
Well, because Dave Ramsey is a idiot. That's why he's shitting me. No, I mean, part of my French. I mean, he and I, who was your target? You know, when we first got together, I said, who was your demographics, right? You guys are real estate guys. Dave Ramsey is not your teacher. You're their teacher. Does that make sense? So like, I'm a pilot. I didn't ask a basketball player to teach me how to play, to fly. So when I went to Vietnam, I wanted the best teachers. So if you're going to be in real estate, Dave Ramsey is not your teacher. You are. If you understand that, you choose your teachers. So Ramsey's advice is good for the average person who is trying to save this stuff here. Think about this, okay? I was flying in Vietnam. I bought my first gold coin. I paid $50 for it. So it was 50 of these for one of these. Today is 2,200 for one of these.
And what has the dollars gone down by?
And mom and daddy are working hard, staying out of debt like frickin' idiots.
Yeah.
But it's best advice for mom and dad. They're the punter. You know, I use the term punter. They have no idea what's going on. They get up, they get a pint, and they're happy. So, but if you're going to be a rich man, or a poor man, a rich man, your end game is gold. This has been money for centuries. This is silver. It's the better investment today. In the US, it takes 35 of these to buy one of these. So I tell my brothers and my sisters and all that, hey, trade this piece of toilet paper in for this. Oh no, Dave Ramsey said save money. And my family's broke. But they follow my poor dad. They go, I have a master's degree, what do you have?
And a master's degree can get someone 100,000 in debt, can't it? Bad debt.
I'm $1 billion in debt.
You're $1 billion in debt.
Because debt is money. It happened in 1971. President Nixon took this, separated them. So what became money was a US bond. Now, Dave Ramsey and most of these financial planners down in the City of London, and they recommend buying bonds. Bonds are the worst advice possible.
Why?
They're going crashing. 3 banks went down in a row because their bonds crashed. So please hear what I'm saying is our financial planners, that's what we call them in the States, they're always saying you want 40% stocks, 40% bonds, and 10% gold or something like that. They think bonds are safe. But now that interest rates are going like this, when interest rates goes up, the bonds come down. So today, the US Federal Reserve President, Chairman Powell, he's raising interest rates. Bonds are coming down. Our banks are crashing. When our banks crash, they can't lend this out. And when they can't lend this out, the economy crashes. So the people who will win are people who have gold and silver. And mommy and daddy who are saving this will be wiped out. Because to save the world economy, as you know, the US is going to print trillions of these. You have, what was it name, Tusk or something? She was your prime minister for a short period of time.
Yeah, Liz Truss.
Yeah. When she tried to screw around this, your pensions went down. So mark my words, the old guys like me in UK America and most of Europe, we have no pensions.
So did you decide
Well,
to...
let me say it again. We have no pensions.
No pensions?
They're gone.
Gone.
But they don't know it yet.
Right.
Yeah.
I think like a capitalist, not a Marxist.
No.
I don't want it to be equal. You kick my ass, I'll kick your ass.
Right.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
That's why I love this game here.
So you think free markets, competition, that's all healthy and good?
For certain people. If you're not competitive and you're a wimp and a crybaby, follow Dave Ramsey.
Wow.